everyone, Michelle here from Acrylic Mixology Art. If you're a subscriber, welcome back. Thanks for watching. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Hope you enjoy it. Feel free to subscribe if you like my videos. Well, my videos suck, but if you like my paintings, that'd be okay. I'm a realist here. I didn't start doing this because I like to make videos. Anyways, I'm working on a 24 by 30. I'm going to say gently used. Yeah. So last week was my week of failures. Monday I did a successful pour that I think I had it set to publish today to YouTube. Sugar Alley, that's what it's called. And it's a 36-inch canvas, same technique, same colors. I'm just doing it on a smaller canvas. And this canvas was from last week. 3 or 4 different times I tried multiple different things and hated all of them. And the sister canvas to this, because I was trying to do a diptych, is sitting over there, and she's probably going to go the same way. I'm just so frustrated with that idea. I'm like, I'm not doing it. So anyways, doing a sandwich pour with the primary colors, and I just love the results of this. When you mix these colors together and then mix them with white, so many shades of color come out. It is still probably my favorite type of pour to do with this color palette. So anyways, that's what we're doing. I'm using a 2 cup measuring cup. I'm gonna fill this up to probably about 2.5 cups and then use the rest of the white to extend it. But I'm just gonna layer my colors. I put an itty bitty amount in the bottom because I don't want a hugely white center. And instead of pouring down the little spout, I drizzle it. I'm going to show you what I mean. I think you can see that. Yeah, it's kind of a drizzle. I don't plop it in because I really want the colors to really mix and churn and stuff. So this is a red. I never put the red by the white because then I have a lot more pink than I want. I just spilled this cup of red. Thankfully I had a clean plastic down, so I just scraped it all back in the cup. Next I'm going in with my yellow, and I'll drizzle these in different ways, you know, crisscross pattern, something. Drizzle some white. I think the other one I've done. Oh, anyways, back to my unsuccessful week. I finally was able to do one yesterday. It was this technique. But when I tell you I had an unsuccessful week, I tried a bloom, a cloud pearl pour that worked. I just didn't like the colors. The bloom, the technique itself was fine. I just hated the colors. I did a split canvas, and I'm just like, nope. Scraped it. So deleted that video. Deleting videos. I'll post the videos because there's nothing wrong with failures. That's how you get better and you learn and succeed. But it was something I was halfway liking, and I had a good lesson to be had and shared. I'd have posted the video, but for this technique that I was doing all this week, this ring pour with the sandwich pour layering, I didn't know why I was failing. Because if you're in one of those moods, you just want to paint, you've had a bad week, so you do your little go-to technique with a certain color palette because you love it and it makes you feel better and it's your happy space, right? Well, that's kind of what this pour is for me. But it was not happy. So it just made me even more frustrated, and I don't know why. I was having a lot of crazing, which I don't get. I rarely get that, period. And if I do get it, it's in little bitty pieces. It's not the whole freaking canvas. And the 30 by 40, you'll see it. I think it's Adaptation is what I named it, and it's a 30 by 40. It'll come out Thursday, I think. But anyways, that same canvas I'd scraped 5 times with this technique, and I couldn't figure it out. So the other day, when I was having all these failures, Sunday morning, no, This was Saturday night. Husband was watching a game or something, so I'm like, I'm gonna go to the garage. I'm gonna come here, I'm gonna do a painting, I'm gonna get a success in, and feel better and blah blah. So I did a balloon on this canvas. Nope. Scraped it. Hated it. Tried to tilt, tried to spin, tried to do anything. And at first I couldn't figure out why I didn't like it. And then I realized it was the split base color that I had put on here. So I ended up scraping it. I used a lot of paint this week. I poured out a lot of paint this week. So right now I'm still doing my layering. And the white has satin enamels in it. I don't want pearls necessarily. I want more cloud look. I think they look like boulders, but everybody calls them clouds, so we'll roll with cloud. That's fine. So there's a little satin enamels. I did cut back on the amount I put. The adaptation painting I did had a ton of pearls in it. And what I think I may have done was add in some satin, stir it up, let the paint sit for a while, and then forget I had added in satin and probably added more back in on me. Let me just sprinkle a little more. I can see some clouds forming up. So yeah, failure zone ended yesterday, thank God. So hopefully I'm not jinxing myself. Hopefully this one will too. I'm gonna do a dirty here. There we go. Alright, so that's, how much was that? 18, 3. This is plenty of, I have plenty of paint. I probably will put an extender down with that. Should be okay. Alright, let's get to pouring. What I might do, let's do a little of this. When I use a flow extender, it is the same consistency as my paints. We're just gonna tilt that out a little bit. Just to give it something to land on so it doesn't automatically start rolling over itself. And if I need more, I can use these to help extend it. So, all right. Wish me luck. Not a total fan, so I'm just gonna just circle in a little. We'll just use the rest of this. This will, the yellow I'm putting down will get pushed off. So no need to worry. And so will this blue. All right. Some days he has a mind of its own. So I just want to take this and pull that through a little. And again on this side. I don't know what that is. Trying to decide which way I want to go. Let me just see how the paint's feeling. I'm just going to keep extending it out till I can cover the majority of it. I'm just excited. My crazing seems to have stopped. Although I honestly am still not sure what caused it. I don't know what that's about. Yeah, you can see that. I'm going to come this way first. Didn't quite make it over the edge. Pull this back because I've stretched everything on this end quite a bit. Come down this way. Hopefully you guys can see the bottom without my arm in the way. Oh, I see a boogie. And I lost it. Oh, there it is. Just working the weight of the paint kind of towards that center to get it to go down diagonally, because I got both sides I need to cover as well. Just recentering a little. Of course, I totally lost my ring design, which I knew was going to happen. Lots of pretty nifty looking cloud boulders. I'm going to call them boulders. That is what they look like to me. Probably not everybody else, but you know. Just fix them a corner. All right, I've cleaned up a little. Let this sit for a few minutes. So I want to bring you back to two things. One, when I put the center puddle down before I started pouring, I used the red, yellow, and blue, right? And that's why I'm getting a lot of the pink streaks through here. The second thing, so after I poured it, I went around and used the white as the extender, right? But then I added blue and green, blue and yellow. Blue and yellow make green, so I see a green kind of undertone across here, and that's why. So, and I remind myself of this every time I do it, but sometimes I'm just lazy and I don't want to get more white, or if I don't quite have enough, I'll use whatever other paints I have, and it sometimes does not work out the right way. I should have just used white as the extender, and then I wouldn't have the green undertone that I do. I mean, I'm not complaining. I like it. It's not my favorite one of these, but I do like it. Usually if I do a rectangle canvas, I'll do two because it just seems to work out better. This was my center. I think this was my center, yeah, in here. Because I can see some ring that's left, but a lot of times when you have an unequal canvas like this one, it doesn't always work out right. If you use a 20 by 20 or 24 by 24, the 36 by 36, I use that. I can keep my rings more of the circular. But the other thing, I use thicker paints when I do this normally. It's a mound on a mound, but it's a slower mound on a mound, and the mounds are a little bigger. And I do that so my colors still kind of stay sharp, blend but sharp. And these are more blended, and I have pearls over there, and that's from the white paint. The reason those came up, and they're nowhere else on here, is because there's one there. Oh, there's a couple right there, and just barely some baby ones trying to sprout. But the reason they did that is when I poured off there, I didn't have the whole thing covered. I just kind of had a little landing strip to get to the corner. Is that this paint, the paint I poured, rolls over that white paint because it's not covering the whole thing, gets underneath and causes the pearls. So, I don't mind pearls. I just don't want them in this because I wanted the pearls that are there. See, that's the thing with pearls and clouds. How do you distinguish them? These, to me, are pearls because the white, so to speak, was the base, rolled underneath the color paints I poured, came up white. That is indicative of doing a cloud pearl pour. These are clouds. They're just really small round ones because my paint's thin. But like over here, you got some of the nice bolder ones, and you do have them in here where there's color around them and color in them. I mean, well, for all I know, they could be cells too, really, at this point. But these are clouds to me. They're cloud pearls. But the white ones are from the white paint, white flow extender paint getting up under the poured paint. So, all right, I'll get you guys down for a close-up. You'll have to excuse my glare. I like that with the colors underneath it. So there are quite a few clouds in here. They just got distorted from the way I poured. That's my fault. There's my pearls. Got some baby pearls here trying to show up. Yeah, I see boulders. I don't see clouds on this one. I guess I could do a straight pour with this and get some fingerlings and see how that turns out. Actually, I did do one. I didn't like it, but I blocked layered the paint instead of doing the little drizzle thing. So there you have it. I will say this will probably look pretty awesome though once I put some resin on it, and it'll really bring out all these little pieces of color that you can see it, but it's it's not as distinctive as when you put the resin on it. So anyhow, thanks for watching. Have a great day and go mix it up.